Alright guys, welcome to this module. As you can see, I am super excited because in this module we are definitely going to start creating ads on a very low budget, and I tell you it is something that you would enjoy. So all I just want you to do is stay tuned and let us move ahead. Now there are three basic things that I want you to give thorough attention to. In fact, these three things is what I call the V.S.L Facebook Ninja hack. This is the secret for me spending very low while I achieve a lot on my ads. Now, before you can set up an ad, like I said, you need a Facebook page. As you can see, our Facebook page. Okay, I'm just going to use one of my clients who has given me the permission to use her page for this tutorial videos. Now all you need to do is come over to visit Ad Center, and when you do that, you click on all ads and then show more details in Ads Manager. Yes, the mistake that so many business owners do is that they try to create ads from this portal here, from their Facebook page. Yes, this is not too bad, but it's trying to limit what you can do on your ad. It tries to limit how you can manipulate and restrict Facebook from taking more of your money. So I would not advise you to create your ads from this page. So all you need to do is show more details in Ads Manager, click on Ads Manager, and yes, you are good to go. Yes, Ads Manager has come up, and this is exactly where we are going to be doing all the magic. Like I said before, there are three basic secrets that are responsible for productive ads. This V.S.L Ninja hack I just talked about is based on my favorite mentor, P.T. Bernard. His quote says, "Nothing draws a crowd quite like a crowd." To help you understand this quote, take for example, you see two different ads while you are scrolling on your Facebook feeds. You see one ad here on the left and you see the other ad here on the right. The ads are the same thing, but you get to find out that this ad on the left, as you can see, has so many engagements, it has so many likes, so many shares, and so many comments. And this one on the right here has just very little likes, shares, and comments. As a user on Facebook, which of these products would you patronize? Now you begin to see why P.T. Bernard says nothing draws a crowd quite like a crowd. Yes, everybody wants to spontaneously see what other persons are seeing. Everybody wants to spontaneously know the reasons why this product is very engaging. That is our first trick. So no matter what you want to sell, how you want to sell it, or where you want to do it, the very first thing to do is to make sure that very ad has what we call engagement. Now, for us to understand how the engagement works, we just come to create an ad. Once you click on create an ad, you are going to see a platform where you can choose your objective. We talked a little about this in our previous module, and in this module I'm going to show you exactly how to make use of every objective that you see here: traffic, engagement, app installs, videos, lead generation, and the rest of them. I'm going to show you when to use each of these engagements. So like I told you, the concept is to make sure that your product, your ad, has a whole lot of engagement. So no matter what you want to sell, you must draw engagement to that ad. No matter what you want to do, whether you want to give a shout out on your page, whether you want to sell a product, anything you want to do, always have it in mind that before you would sell the product or get people's attention, you must have a crowd following that particular post. So it is very easy for you to get engagement. Now, another little hack that I'm going to show you is this. Facebook has different charges it gives to engagement from different countries. For example, in Nigeria here, Facebook might decide to charge 5 naira per engagement, 10 naira per engagement. If you decide to get traffic from people in US, Facebook can decide to charge 20 naira per engagement, 30 naira per engagement. That is really, really expensive for a business that is just starting. Moreover, you are just wanting to get engagement. The people who are going to see this ad are not persons who just want to buy from you. Your objective is just to get engagement. So there are some countries, yes, that's why I call it a hack, because I have studied Facebook and understood that there are some countries that Facebook charge very, very little as 25 kobo when you target those countries to get engagement. Now those countries are India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Getting engagements from these 3 countries are very, 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 very cheap. So now let's assume you want to sell a product. Let's assume you have a product you want to sell. And yes, we know that you want people to buy. Knowing P.T. Barnum's quote that nothing draws a crowd quite like a crowd, the first thing you must do is create an engagement ad for that very post. Once you've gotten like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 post likes and gotten more engagement, you can now run a traffic campaign. Now a traffic campaign is a campaign that actually draws people to your link. It is that campaign that actually makes people do what? Visit your website. Facebook optimizes the ad in a way that it makes sure that anyone who sees that ad is someone that will potentially do what? Click on the link for it to visit your website where you have your product. So if you have an engagement already, say you have like 5,000 people following that post, do you think it will be difficult for people to click on that link once you have the traffic objective running? Not at all. So get the basic concept. Once you have engagement on your post, the next thing is what? To pull out traffic. Now once you get traffic, it is not also guaranteed that all these persons will buy from you. Remember, Facebook optimizes your ad to people who will click on the like and potentially buy from you. Now, you can monitor how many persons who have clicked on that link, who have visited your website. Those persons are the persons you will now run a conversion ads to. So I want you to get the 3 steps clearly. Don't miss the point. First thing first is to get an engagement for your post. Get like 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000 engagement on your post. Remembering P.T. Barnum's quote. You get my point? So the next thing is to run a traffic campaign for that same ad. Run a traffic campaign for that same ad. After running a traffic campaign, once you've gotten much data, people who have visited our website, you will now use that data you've gotten to run a conversion ad. Listen, this is very, very, very cheap. So many persons make the mistake of, yes, I want people to just buy my product, and they just come up and the first thing they do is create a conversion ad. No. Facebook does not have data. It will just take your money, put it out to whoever it likes, and at the end of the day, you will lose money without getting people to purchase your product. So I hope you understand these 3 hacks, these 3 steps. It is very, very important in anything that you want to do. Now the big question is, how do we now track the amount of persons who have visited your site through this traffic campaign? This is where Facebook Pixels comes in. Now I'm going to take some time to show you how to work on Facebook Pixels, how to install Facebook Pixels on your website, and how to create an audience with people who have actually visited your website using Facebook Pixels.